Hey babes, I'm Lexie. I am the owner and photographer of Lexie Faucher Photography. I wanted to take a minute and tell you a little bit about me. Boudoir is an intimate journey. It can be terrifying for a lot of women, and it's a vulnerable type of photography. And over the last few years that I've been doing boudoir photography, I have learned so much about women and how strong we really are, and how much we really don't believe in ourselves and how much we really should. And that leads me to wanting to open up a little bit more and tell you a little bit more about me, because you are thinking about taking this gigantic, terrifying step towards loving yourself and accepting yourself and allowing yourself to be who you are and to feel sexy and to feel loved by you and to know that you are worth it. And that is incredible. And to choose me to do that journey with is such an honor, and you deserve to get to know me a little bit. I am really terrible at talking about myself. It's not something I enjoy. Everyone always says, oh, people love to talk about themselves. I don't. I ramble, so forgive me. Let's get started. I started my photography journey a long time ago, not really wanting to photograph people because people were scary. I'm very much an introvert. I have learned to overcome being an introvert and get out there and talk to people and get over that shyness of being around people, because what I want to do and my dreams of empowering women are bigger than being terrified of talking to people. So I slowly started doing that. I photographed weddings for about 7 years, and boudoir just kept coming back into my life, even though I so desperately wanted it to go away. I actually really hated it at first, which is probably not something you want to hear from your boudoir photographer, let's be honest. But I hated it at first because I didn't know what I was doing. And this was about 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't know what I was doing. I realized very quickly that you could damage somebody's self-esteem by not knowing what you're doing. And that amount of power was terrifying to me, and I didn't want to have that again. Weddings seemed very, very easy to me after that, so I kept doing that. And every so often, boudoir would just come back up and come back up and come back up. And I remember looking at my husband one day and being like, look, if I'm gonna do this, I have to do it the right way. I need to educate myself. I need to learn about posing. I need to learn about outfits. I need to learn everything that I can so that I don't crush a woman's self-esteem. I knew enough at that time to know that that was a possibility. Looking back now, I knew nothing, but I'm glad I knew that. And about 2.5 to 3 years ago is when I started my journey with boudoir, and I haven't looked back since. I now do this full time. It's what I love. It's what I'm passionate about. Empowering women to love who they are in their skin that they're in right now is what sets my soul on fire. It's what makes me go. It's what gets me up in the morning. It's what pushes me to run my own business when this is the hardest thing I have ever done. It's what pushes me outside of my comfort zone every single day, is the chance to have you come in and watch you walk through that door, slumped over, feeling a little nervous, a little scared, a little bashful, and watch you leave a completely different person. To watch you leave with your head held high, with a newfound confidence, loving yourself. That right there is why I do what I do. It's not about you being naked in a photo. Boudoir isn't about being naked. It's not about wearing lingerie. It's about loving who you are. It's about confidence. It's about empowerment. It's about you accepting yourself, knowing that you're enough, believing in yourself, and having me there the entire time, letting you know that it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to feel like you're enough. It's okay to feel sexy. It's okay to love every damn photo of yourself. It is okay. And no matter what has happened to you in the past, that doesn't have to dictate what happens to you in the future. It doesn't. It has made you who you are today, but it doesn't have to dictate your future. You are enough. And that is why I do what I do. It's why I have quit every other form of photography and focus solely on this. It is why I put everything I have into this. It's why I am who I am. If you have any questions about me or what I do or why I do it, do not hesitate to reach out. I am an open book, so I hope to see you in the studio soon. Don't let those fears take over. Take the leap. You're worth it. Do it for you. I hope to see you soon. Bye.